So let's see, the Razer Cobra Pro and wired is really a new version of the Razer Viper Mini. It's the mouse we've been waiting for. Razer are telling us it isn't, but let's see if it really is. By doing some dimension tests, we're going to measure all the bits of the mouse. We're going to do sensor position as well. We'll also check the quality and see if this is built nicely. And we'll do a cable comparison as well as a sound test to check what the switches sound like. If you're not sure who I am, I'm Beardedbob. I've been gaming for 35 years. I am obsessed with tech and gaming. I also do a lot of gaming mice mods reviews as well. So if you want to get a competitive edge over your rivals, then you definitely come to the right channel. So we've got Viper Mini, Cobra Pro, Cobra Wired. It looks slightly bigger, the Cobra there. Like, just a millimeter bigger. We'll measure it anyway. So Viper Mini, 60, 61, close to it. Cable's gonna tweak it a little bit, but let's call it 60. Wired Cobra. Okay. A bit lighter. And then the Pro with the pocket install. You can definitely tell it's heavier. 77. So we weighed it. Let's measure them then. Let's see what the differences in measurements. Viper Mini first. Right, 117. And then against the wired Cobra. Oh. So the bottom width. 54. Get away light. The rubber, I think, is the only difference here, actually. Looking at that, I would say. The rubber's the extra width. So this means it's going to be narrower? Yep. A little bit. Looks slightly wider, actually. Right, we'll measure the front width. So 59. And has there been any differences? It seems to just be the width. Like the length of it, that's different. Again, 59 on it. It's slightly bigger. Like 0.1 of a mil or something. Not much. Probably just the caliber. Caliper is one moving, with this one slightly now. So I'd say they're the same. Same in width. 61. It's close. Why one's slightly bigger? Like fractionally, I would say. Right, center, or the middle hump, on the Viper Mini. 38. Alright, it's definitely slightly lower because I can skim it. It's fractionally lower the Pro. 38. Not noticeable, I'd say. The button width, 24 today. Fractionally bigger, like probably unnoticeable. Come on, don't let me down today, Canon. Buttons like marginal. The wired one. Okay, they are similar. About the scroll wheel, another noticeable difference here. Look at the DPI button. You've got on the wide one, you got a single button, but on the Pro, you got 2 buttons, and a different scroll wheel. It'll be interesting when we take it apart to have a look. Right, reasonable scroll, 7.63. I do like the scroll on the Viper. I always have this one, looks a little bit thinner maybe. Alright, same width. Wired one, yeah, same, okay. All the same. Different looks. You can measure the sensor position. There's always center, so we know that's going to be pretty similar. 26.4. 0.4. A little bit longer maybe. 27 maybe. centered anyway. Probably just the caliber position. Same position, I think it's just the way I'm measuring it there slightly. So that's 61 on the back and slightly forward on the mini. Okay. This looks like it's going to be very similar. Same kind of position. They're similar, they're all slightly forward. Sensors. We'll look at the build quality and see what wobble we've got on the Cobra Pro. So let's compare the build quality as well to the Viper Mini, because we know that's cheap as chips, right? I mean, this is £130 that this one cost me, which is pretty insane. That was 40 maybe. I can't remember. So, wobble quality test, let's have a look. Actually, alright, pretty sturdy on that puppy. And I'm putting some pretty significant pressure on that. Even inwards, decent. Try the Viper. I mean, that's not bad either, really. A little bit more, maybe. To be fair, though, the Viper Mini's not exactly got that much wobble in it. Here's the Cobra wired again. These look pretty stiff, man. Alright, fairly good. What should we try? Creak test? Is the Mini. I mean, there's a little bit of flex if I like proper go for it. Probably, like, that's quite a lot of pretty good. No rattles. The Pro. Can you hear it slightly clicking there? Can you hear that? I mean, I'm having to put excessive pressure on it now, but you can get it to click that one. You can get the other one to do that. Isn't that pretty good? No rattles. Try the wired one. And this one clicks as well, is that my fingers? Oh no, this one's okay. These are, yeah, they're built okay. It's only the wireless one we can get a little bit of a click out of it. There's my fingers on the main switches, I thought. There's no rattles, we're good. I'd say the wide one feels better quality, if I'm honest. Is the cable improved on the new Cobra? The Viper definitely feels stiff, that. This looks, yeah, a little bit more flexible. Still not the best, but it's a little bit bigger, slightly thicker, and a slight bit more flex. Still not power cord in my opinion. So here's the side button sound like. And they're pretty sturdy, not much wobble. There's a Viper scroll. Here's the Pro ones. And this one, this is the wide version, sounds a bit more louder. Not for the quiet one, but that's what the mains sound like. I mean, I'm getting confused. I have to look then to see which one's which. That's how close these are. Viper Mini. Here we go. Pro. Wireless or wide one, sorry. Wide Cobra. A little bit more clicky the wide Cobra, don't they? So there we go.